Hey dudes, how's it going? Rhino here. El rhinoCRUNCH, or as the old school viewers know me as, rhinoCRUNCH. God, it feels good to get one of those out. I was holding it back and I just had to let her rip, buddy. So I'm in a good mood today, and I thought, what better to do than, if you're in a good mood, talk about something good. So we're going to talk about this game. And I don't mean to beat a dead horse here, and I don't even know if this video is going to be relevant anymore. I mean, DayZ Standalone. Is this game, does anybody even play this anymore? I know that there's a lot of hype right now. There's a lot of hype for this 060 update. So I just want to talk about a few things about like relevancy about this game, and does it even matter that this update has fixed a lot of the things that, let's be honest, probably should have been fixed when the game was released. So just to give some of you a background, a long time ago, this channel actually saw its success from playing Arma 2 DayZ. And there was some fuckery on the channel. Maybe got a little too big for my own britches overnight, and I got a little too out of control with the, maybe I was playing a little too much DayZ, a little too involved, I'd say, in the community. And, we saw some survival games come out, specifically War Z, and I think it kind of put everybody on edge about the genre, about whether devs can be trusted. And then immediately after that, some fuckery started happening with the DayZ Standalone, and some people say, I might have gone off the rails, I was a little too overzealous, but I think a few years later, it's safe to say that, once again, I was right, and fucking Standalone is a joke. And, to the haters out there, to the diehard haters, I want to clear something up, because it's been a few years, and I feel like there's a couple skeletons in the closet that we need to address. So the first thing is I always said I wasn't going to play Standalone, which, obviously at this point we know is a fucking lie, right? But what better way to get back at... Now let me set this up. Also, these videos, the videos that I did, where I was actually trying to help the community. I was actually trying to help DayZ. I was trying to get the community involved to understand that we should be really wary of it. They kind of basically threw me under the bus. A lot of people just threw me under the bus and wrote me off as a fucking crazy whatever, And I thought, what better way to get back at the community than to make like an epic DayZ Standalone series that just kills it on YouTube, and as like a pretty much big fuck you to the community. Like just do the best goddamn series you possibly could on the game. So that's pretty much what I did. I think at this point it's safe to let the cat out of the bag. I never really had faith in the game ever. I mean, that's a whole nother Pandora's box we can open, but I thought that would probably be the best way to get back out of the game. Instead of not playing the game altogether, the best way would be to do the best series I possibly could, which I did. I put a lot of effort into surviving Standalone, and it was a very successful series, and I stopped it. I made my peanuts and I left the circus. So now we're coming back. I'm getting all this 0.06 update. This game it sucks, man. And the only way that it's ever going to be good, I'm sorry, it just sucks. There's nothing that they can do to fix this fucking broken piece of shit. I've been playing for 30 minutes and I've encountered probably 20 different bugs. No, realistically, like 5 different bugs. This optimization update, this is how it should have been since day one. This is how the game should have been released. All right. You can't make a hot, wet, steamy shit a petrified, dry piece of shit. It's still a piece of shit. Okay. So, and the people to blame for this, it's not the community, because the community has changed so much since I stopped playing. The community is great. Okay. So first of all, nobody, at least for the most part, not nobody, a lot of people don't kill on sight anymore. So the community has grown so much, okay? The modders that made this game possible, Arma 2, because Rocket didn't just make Arma 2 DayZ popular. It was the community. It was the guys that made the maps. It was the guys that made Epoch, Overwatch, all the different mods that came out for Arma 2 DayZ. That's what made it so popular and made it live so long. So I think at this point, the only thing that can really save this game from not being the absolute trash that it is in its current state, because it's 060, okay, and I'm saying in its current state, 060, it's still trash. This optimization, it's too little too late. 2 years later, and we're finally getting frames that should have been in a year later, okay? Like, really? And you guys think this is good? I mean, I think the majority of you probably agree with me, but a lot of you are kind of disappointed in this game, I think. And the only way to save it is to give it back to the community that made it popular. Give it back to the players that made this game popular by letting them fix it. Let us fix it. Let us make it. Let's make DayZ great again. I know I just did a video regarding Make Rust Great Again, but I think that's a great title for this video, is Make DayZ Great Again. Give it to the community. Let people make maps. Let us handle it. All right? You guys have done enough. All right? Just fucking let it go. Now, I might be completely off the rails here when I say some of this stuff. Am I wrong? What do you guys think? Post in the comments. Is this the DayZ Standalone that we all hoped and wished for 2 years later, 060 update? Is this the end game that we were just so excited for when we heard about this game's potential release? Post in the comments what you guys think. I'm very curious to hear your feedback, but I'm not impressed. I'm waiting for the community to fix it for me to get excited about this game again. I mean, it's okay, it's okay, but like I said, you can't make a wet, steamy, hot piece of shit, a dried, petrified piece of shit. It's still gonna be poop is poop, man. It's still gonna stink, regardless. You can't eat it, that's for sure. I mean, I guess you could, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. Just food for thought, boys. Food for thought. And I just, I want to clear some of that stuff up. To all the diehard haters who still constantly mass dislike my videos within 3 minutes of it being uploaded. There. Now you got a reason to hate me, okay? Now you got a reason not to like me again. Because I basically screwed you by making an epic DayZ series as a big fuck you to all of you, all right? So get wrecked. Have a fucking beautiful day, everybody else who's not a fucking idiot. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace!